The years leading up to high school are some of the hardest. We all say middle school is a tough time. And as parents, we only know so much about what our kids are thinking and going through. Kids coming together provides opportunities for kids in grades 3 to 8, so right before going into high school and getting ready for that time period, by hosting community service events and having them led by high school students. A typical event with kids coming together is outside. It's the kids all show up and we put them into pods of maybe 4 or 5 kids with one high school leader, and we get to know each other for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're put to work. Having fun, getting to know each other while they're doing it, and it's just the perfect setting for this age group to be stretching their wings of independence but also having fun without any pressure. We're here to be another piece that families can interact with, to have their kids meet new people that they might then meet again when they show up at high school as all the elementary schools come together, or they might meet at a sporting event down the road. The more people they can meet and practice how to make friends and how to interact, the stronger they will be as they launch into high school. And then once restrictions are over, my hope is that we can expand to a second youth board in the north end of the district, maybe the Kirkland area, and we can be running concurrent events in both ends.
Applying for college is stressful, especially when your family's never done it before.
Find Your Fit offers help for families on the college admission process for high school students. The typical Find Your Fit event was one of 3. It was either for parents, then for my teenager to hear the same information. So I changed it, and that's how College 101 came to be. From that, the teens, we started then a college essay writing workshop for the seniors. Until COVID hit, I would say that would be the core program that we had were those 3 sessions. When the pandemic hit, that was a shift because we had events scheduled for 2020, and we realized that we couldn't hold them in person anymore. There's a lot of good resources, and I like to think of myself as one additional one, and one where people feel comfortable reaching out to me. And we've been trying to promote that, and we've been getting more people just reaching out to the Find Your Fit email address and just asking questions, and that's just what I want to be seen for, as a resource if people are unsure of what to do or if they need an additional resource.
Childhood should be an idyllic time, but it's not always easy being a kid.
The service the Links program provides is a mentoring program, and for me it's to have lunch once a week with a student at Rose Hill Elementary, and we eat lunch together, and then we either go out on the playground for recess or play games. Unfortunately, COVID has changed that this year, but I'm talking about what has been the case since 1999 when I first became a lunch buddy. Kids that are invited to participate have been identified as needing an extra, maybe just another friend to talk to, and not to be a tutor, not an academic person, but more just to be someone they can visit with.
Our traditional model, it's an in-person model. Our mentors will come in to the school. They meet with a student one-on-one, face-to-face, and it's very interactive.
When you have that weekly opportunity to start having that input, what an impact that could make on that child for their success rate.
With the pandemic, kids weren't coming to school. Mentors weren't able to coming in, so we had to pivot like everyone else.
You have this, attachment because it's just been fun seeing this growth.
The reward is hard to explain. It makes your day to have that interaction and think like you really are making a difference.
I guess we're hopefully getting to the end of COVID. We know the need is going to be greater by the end of this because kids have been home, they have been isolated. We see the need, and we see that when kids are coming back, the need is going to be greater. So what those resources would be is to be able to bring the Lunch Buddy program to every school, so every child that needed a mentor could have one.